Hey Cheesecake Nation, it's Supercharged Funk blasting at you with a very special Halloween episode of the Toy Box. Now, as you can see right here, in case you have no idea what these are, or if you have no idea what you're looking at here, these are in fact the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles classic Universal movie monster figures. These guys came out in the early 90s. Obviously, they're the classic Universal movie monsters that we've all grown to love over the years. And this is the first wave. There were actually two waves of the figures. I don't think I'll get the secondary wave. I might get the April O'Neil from that wave just because she's the Bride of Frankenstein. But it's so weird that in the second wave there is no Donatello. So you get two versions of all the other characters but no other Donatello, and that would just be really weird. But anyway, what we got right here is we have Leonardo as the Wolfman, Donatello as Dracula, Raphael as the Mummy, and Michelangelo as Frankenstein's monster. Okay, so first of all, I gotta say, these are arguably my favorite Ninja Turtle figures of all time. I also really like the special ones they had, like with the dinosaurs. I also really like those. I need to recollect those because the ones that I had as kids got destroyed and I only had like a few of them instead of having all the turtles. But anyway, I'm gonna start getting into the review, and as always, we're gonna start with the leader in blue himself, Leonardo. Like I said before, Leonardo was the Wolfman. And I gotta say, he is a really cool looking figure. These weapons here, I'll take out of his hands. I'll show you guys all the little accessories these guys come with. Each turtle comes with 4 different accessories. And one of the cooler things, or more pain in the ass things about these figures, is all the different colors that these weapons can come in. They literally can come in 2 styles. The first style is just like this, the flat matted color of each of their bandana colors. So you can literally get any of these weapons, I'm pretty sure, in any style of their weapons. And there's also like a brighter, I don't want to say neon, but like an almost neon coloration of all those same colors. So in total there's 8 different, from what I understand, I might be wrong, but there's a crap ton of different versions of these weapons, and I was lucky enough where I could find all of them in red, because there was just no way I was going to be able to get them in the different styles. I didn't want to have the 2 turtles having the same color and the other turtles having like different colors, because I'm anal like that. But I was able to get them all in red, which I think is really cool because they're Halloween and red and blood and blood and all that good shit. But anyway, let's start with the first item here, this cool bone sword that Leonardo comes with. Not a whole lot going on here. There is some like texturing. There's like a spider web. I don't know how well it gets on camera. There is a little spider web and a little tiny spider there calling it up. There's like the bone there, and there's the handle. This part's really cool. It's I think it's supposed to be the walking stick that the main character from the Wolfman has, like the one that has like the wolf on it. I thought that was really, that's a nice little touch, and there's like the turtle toes, because you can tell it's like the turtle Wolfman. It's got the hair lines going on in there. I thought that's really cool. He comes with a gun. Yes, these turtles basically come with the weapons that you need in order to kill them. So this comes with a gun with a silver bullet shooting out of it. Now on the back of the package, they show like the gun just normally, like without the bullet come out of it. I might cut it off at one point, but who knows? I just think it looks kind of stupid. But yeah, just a little gun. It's got the little wood graving on there. Not a whole lot of detail on these things. And then, well, the other cool one, he gets a bear trap with actual, like, articulation. So, I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, not a whole lot, but... Let's get on to Leonardo himself. These figures have really bad articulation. I mean, they're old classic turtle figures, but they have the weirdest articulation. Like their heads, they just move left and right. Not a whole lot going on there. They have really weird, I don't know what kind of joint this is supposed to be, but they can go up, or they can like swivel a little bit. They can go 360 degrees all around. You just kind of wiggle around in there. And you can kind of get him in some poses. Leonardo's kind of hard to stand up because of like the way his foot is arched. Oh, it's because he's the wolf man. But probably shouldn't have fucked around with it too much. But his arms are really weird. Like swivels around like that. And he has a lower elbow swivel. And that's it. It's the lower elbow swivel. This one, it's bent at a weird angle. It can go all the way around. And he has an upper elbow swivel. So, like, he has his arm bent. His hands cannot move. But, you know. Rah, rah, rah. But, anyway, let's take a close look at Leonardo here. I really like all of this, the hairlines. Looks really good. He's got his L on the belt. Actual belt buckle there. He's got like the drip jeans and his elbow pads. You can see a shell ripping through the back there. Looks kind of weird with him wearing pants, but... And other thing I guess I forgot to mention is all the turtles, to some degree, where there should be white, is glow-in-the-dark paint on there. And that's the coolest thing there. There's a little bit of little splotchiness going on here near his eye. There's a little more white than there should be, but teeth look good. It's really like the just the hair texture on Leonardo here. Looks really good. And his bandana's ripped up. Yeah, that's Leonardo as the Wolfman. So now we'll go on to Donatello, who is Dracula. Now, this was the only figure I had as a kid. Obviously, because Donatello was my favorite, and also Dracula was my favorite movie monster. I'm kind of torn between Dracula and Frankenstein as my favorite of the classic monster movies. But, and Twilight kind of ruined vampires for me. But anyway, let's take a look at his accessories. He comes with a bow staff. All the turtles come with some variation of their weapons. Like Leonardo had the sword. Donnie gets this cool bow staff, which has these little chakram blade-looking things at the end with the bat design on them. Those look really cool. I really like that a lot. He comes with a stake. A wooden stake, like I said. They come with the tools that you would need to kill them, which is kind of interesting. Now, he comes with this little band here, which is in the shape of a bat. Kind of nice. Obviously, you're supposed to put that... Whoops. Put that on his arm. Now, as a wristband there. And then, what's cool, him and Raphael come with some jewelry, I guess, that you can wear. And this is a medallion, a really cool looking bat medallion. Trying to get it right in the light so you can see all the... Well, if it's all flat on the back, you know. Put the loop in there, you can actually wear it. I think I actually did wear my original one. And I lost it. That was really cool. And now he has a lot more limited articulation because of his cape, but I don't think you can actually take it off. Yeah, I think because like it's like they put this down and then they put the head on there. So, but it is made out of like a pliable plastic, so you can kind of move it a little bit, which is really nice. And you can move his arms up. He has the exact same sort of articulation as Leonardo has, you know. The upper elbow swivel on the right arm and the lower elbow swivel on the left arm. You know, same basic, you know, articulation. I think his is a little bit more limited than Leo's for some reason, but yep. They all look really cool. I really like Donnie's costume here. Got some slicked hair. Shines really nicely. A little scuff around the cape. The cape looks nice and glossy. Whoop, hit the camera. And, yeah, it looks really nice. He's got the D for Donatello. There. This looks really good overall. Some turtle toes going on. All flat. They do have pegs at the bottom of their feet. It's really nice. But yeah, that is Donatello as Dracula. Oh, let me readjust the camera here. Alright, there we go. Good as new. Go on to Raphael, who is the Mummy. As you can clearly see, Raphael has a lot of that glow-in-the-dark paint going on. Almost all of him is covered in it. Now let's take a look at his accessories. First up, we have this little scarab ring, which, you know, they say, you know, you can wear it. You know, if you're a little kid, you can wear it. And you'd have to be a pretty little kid, a fairly small kid, in order to wear that. So I just decided to put that on Raph himself. I just thought that would look nice. Oh, wrong hand. Put it on the wrong hand. I don't even remember which hand I put it on. I think I put it on the other one, but yeah, it was on the other one. This one's way too loose. This one kind of sticks one into place because it has that one little bandage that's just kind of sticking out there. But yeah. I thought it was a good idea, just to give him some extra, you know, stuff, a little more accessories to put on him. Raph is also really hard to stand up because he's, you know, got that toe that like Leonardo has. Anyway, he also has this little dagger, for whatever reason. And he has these two awesome Cobra scythes, which is both really cool because they have like this cool Cobra design on it, and also really lame. Wanna know why? You can put this one of them in his right hand. I don't want to say easily because it's a pain in the ass. Always feel like I'm going to break them whenever I put them through. And then the other one, you can't really fit into his hand at all because of how open it is. Like you have to kind of finagle it in between his fingers. And it only stays there like some of the time, So, take it for what you will, but again, same basic articulation as all the other turtles. You know, just take that for what you will. I mean, obviously, as kids, we didn't get these figures for their articulation. But you know, they're really cool figures. Got the R right there. It's good. And he's even got special texture for like his zombie skin. And you can see how it's all porous over there. You know, I think it looks really nice. Got that on his hand here and poking out through some parts of his skin. Looks really good. And last but certainly not least, my main man. My main man, Michelangelo as Frankenstein. Now, I'm going to say this right now. For all of you assholes out there who correct people and are like, oh, it's not Frankenstein, it's Frankenstein's monster. Fuck you, okay? You want to know why people refer to him as the monster as Frankenstein? It's because of the Bride of Frankenstein, people. The bride was definitely not for the doctor, so that is exactly why people associate the name Frankenstein with the monster and not with the doctor. So, there you go. Stop being douches. Don't correct people. Because we all know, even though you know who they're talking about, they know who they're talking about, so why correct them? It doesn't matter. It's like the most annoying thing I've ever heard that people bitch about. Alright, anyway. Obviously, Mikey comes with this really cool, like, chain bolt nunchuck. Looks really cool. I really like that. He comes with this anklet that you put on him. And obviously it's a piece of like a dungeon wall. It looks, you see the brick and the bolts that used to chain him to the wall. Which is really cool. He comes with a beaker. No. It's a beaker and it has like overflowing, you know, science juice. Keep dropping it. And he comes with a torch. How ironic, you know? Like, why would... It's so weird that they come with like their, you know, their weaknesses. Like, you don't expect them to carry it. It's just so weird. But yeah, I really like this figure. I don't know which one of these guys is my favorite, to be perfectly honest. I think they're all really cool. He is Mikey, so Mikey, generally my favorite turtle. I'm slowly becoming like I think Frankenstein might be my favorite. After seeing all of them fairly recently, you know, I don't know. If I were to dress up as one of these, it would probably be Frankenstein. But yeah, got nice glossy boots. You know, like this, it's got the little glow-in-the-dark paint on these stitches and bolts, which are really cool. Again, that same really awkward. Mikey, you can actually get into like a classic pose. The other guys, not so much. So, yeah, I'm gonna go and say Mikey is my favorite out of all these figures. Just the way that they did him is really good. Get some rips there. And the M right there. Nice, the flat top. You know, all his paint looks really good too. There's a little bit of scuffing here. I don't know how well you can see that. Oh, I don't know how well this comes up on camera, but he does have a little paint scuff. That came out of the box like that. So yeah, that is Michelangelo, and that is all of the Universal Ninja Turtle movie monsters. I don't know if I will ever get the second series of them. I mean, if people want to get them for me, like for my birthday or whatever, I will gladly take them. I would love to have them in my collection, but I just don't think they're anything that I'm going to go after myself. But anyway, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please become a member of the Cheesecake Nation today. I'm Super Chudge Funk. Have a happy and safe Halloween, guys. Adios.